Yo, what's up, guys? You already know what it is. We're talking about why does the tank roll suck right now? Yeah, quest giver, let's do it. What? But no, honestly, playing Overwatch recently, tank sometimes is one of the worst roles to play, and it can also be one of the most rewarding. But I think because a lot of it comes from whether you can outplay the other team's tank and if it's countered or not. And I think that's kind of why a lot of the counter swap is like such a thing is if you are countered, it's like you gotta just swap or you're gonna have a terrible game. Um, but I mean, as I've played Overwatch 2, it feels like, more it's becoming more team reliant, which I think it's a good thing, right? Where it's more of your team into their team and less just based on tank, which is a good it's just like it's a net positive for Overwatch because for a long time it wasn't like this where it was ignore that I just missed that javelin. You know how it is. I'm just playing the game. But no. And then it's like there's certain tanks that are really dominating right now, especially in my elo, which is diamond, like low diamond, like diamond 5. So you can know like where I'm at and all these games. Dude, this game is actually looking so crisp when I'm playing it back, but through my TV monitor, it does not look that good. This actually looks so good. Oh my gosh. Um, but yeah, so just like certain tanks are like really strong in diamond right now. And one of them is so we're gonna go down the list and say who's strong and who's not, just in diamond, like diamond 5, diamond 4. So Diva, she's like one of the strongest tanks right now, especially just her like potential to kill one person is so high at any given moment. She is able to just lock down a target, especially squishies, and she's just very annoying and hard to kill because of her matrix. Doomfist, he's annoying at best. A lot of times because now like when you get into masters and like higher ranks, the people playing Doomfist are way better than the people playing Doomfist at my rank. Because Doomfist at Diamond, they a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them aren't Doomfist mains, so they're not like that's not who they're really good with, and they're just playing someone because they want to play them. Another one that is surprising and has really come up and been on the come up since I recorded this footage for this gameplay is Hazard. Me and my friend Richard or Hey Pip, uh, link in description. I'll link his page. We play all the time. We play like at least once a week, and he's in firm agreement with me that Hazard is like he was really slept on, and then now he's just good. Which I think I honestly like Hazard. I know some people like to dog him and trash him because they're like, well, he's just like all the tanks they added in Overwatch 2. You know, they have Junker Queen, Mauga, and now Hazard, where it's like this cocky buff person. So, but I mean, he has a fun playstyle. I feel like a lot more fun than Mauga. I'll say Mauga's just hold left, hold right, hold left, hold right, hold left, hold right, hold left, hold right, die. Do it again. Get rezzed. Come on now. Stay with me. Stay with me now. Oh, I got him there. Hold on. Winston, I think Winston's in a really good spot too. I don't think he's very overpowered, but I wouldn't say he's underpowered. He feels like he does feel sometimes a little lackluster where it's like there's like if he just had one more ability, but it's like we don't need every character to have a ton of abilities, so I get it. Like I get why he only has the abilities he has. Sorry, my neck is like tore up from working out. Well, it's actually my chest, and I can't like turn with my the way my neck is hurting. Um, Wrecking Ball. I think Wrecking Ball actually is pretty good. Uh, that's where I got ran off by Malgo, which was funny as fuck. I was yelling about it, but um, Wrecking Ball is actually really good. I just don't find him fun to play, so I don't really play him. But like, I can see the appeal for people. Malga, he's okay. I wouldn't say he's great. He really doesn't. have too much going for him. I feel like right now, because it's all kind of whatever unless you have it comboed with somebody else's all like a Sierra, Torbjorn, a Laurie, something like that. If you have something like that going, oh dude, Maga is a lot of fun. But if you're just hoping that someone will like combo with you, it's kind of hard. And I don't know, it just feels like sometimes Zarya's ult, because they're very similar, right? Where they just have displacement where you can't get out of it. But it just feels not as good as Zarya's. I wonder why. But moving on, Orisa. I actually think Orisa is slept on too. I think at least in Diamond, I feel like she's never played. I feel like she's just, and if she is, it's like very rare. And I mean, part of it is because she just gets taken down super, like, because uh, she can kind of be a bullet sponge because she's kind of a big horse. It's hard to get her out of anywhere. Roadhog, I think he's good. I don't know. There's like something, and that's what sucks. And I want to make a video on it and like really like think about it is like what they need to do to rework a couple heroes because there are some that I'm like they could really use a little something. But then it's like some you gotta like change everything. Like I don't know. In my opinion, I they just need to change a lot for some of these characters. And Roadhog is one of them. I think there's some of these characters were made to have two tanks, where one's an off tank and one is a full on tank. And I still believe that because like some tanks just don't feel like a full on tank. They feel like half. They feel like they're almost there. Like Diva's finally reached that point where she's a full tank, but there was a long like she was an off tank for a while there on Overwatch 1. And that's where Roadhog kind of fits that role still. He needs something. He needs something extra to, put him in a spot because it's like it's fun to hook people, but it's not fun to get hooked. So I don't know. It's a tricky situation. Moving on, Zarya. Zarya is solid. No real complaints. Um, yeah, she's just good. I think she's at a really good point. But honestly, in Diamond, don't really see her that much. Honestly, see her a lot in. Actually, I don't see her really played at all. We're coming up on the people I see played a lot, but Domina, I feel like is actually she has sneaky good damage. Where like sometimes it doesn't feel great, and then other times it feels like amazing. And her alt, it's not as good because people know what they're doing against it now, but uh, it's still a pretty fun alt overall. So I like that. And then Junker Queen, she got Junker Queen needs something too. I don't know what it is, but she just doesn't have like it doesn't feel like she has enough damage, even though she does have enough damage. If that makes sense, like she does more than enough for herself, but it just doesn't feel great. And her ult, I'm gonna be honest, it takes forever to charge. And like when I was playing, not Lijiang Tower, what's the other one? Havana? No, there's one map where it's got like jungle and stuff and whatever, and it's like 2 points. And I was playing as Junker Queen. I think I didn't even alt. Like I didn't get alt at all. I wasn't holding it. I just never got it because it takes so much to get it charged up, and it just feels like I'm really only alting once. It's the one with the cars where the jetpack cat can put you in front of the car and it hits you, and it like drives out. I can't think of the name. But yeah, I never even got to alt that whole game, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why does it take so long to alt with this chick?" And then my personal favorite, and I think a lot of people's favorite right now, is Ramatra. He's just getting skin after skin, so good. And he's super solid right now. I mean, his form changed good. He's got his ult that gives him more tank shield or whatever armor, so that's good. And his punches do a ton of damage. And I think he's just he's one of the best tanks right now, in my opinion. And then we have Reinhardt. He's okay. I mean, he just hasn't seemed great this season, which is okay. Just from the games I've played and playing as him, he just doesn't feel as great. I do love his ult though. His ult's so much fun. So much fun to solo ult people. And then Sigma feels really good actually. He just I don't know, I don't see a lot of play for him. If I'm being honest and truthful, since this mid season has started, I've seen so much Ramatra, so much Diva, and so much who's the other one? I've seen a lot of Winston. And I've actually seen more Doomfist than anybody else after the people I listed. So it's been weird. I don't know. I'm just used to not. I'm used to like seeing like a variety, and now it seems like there's just a couple tanks that a lot of people are playing right now, especially in Diamond. So just kind of keep. That's just something that I thought was interesting. So that's some stuff about each character, but like something I feel like is wrong is like they need to. I don't know. I actually feel like the game is in such a good spot. Like I made this video like 2 months ago. Like genuinely I made this like 2 months ago when I actually had some complaints. And now I just don't have as many complaints about tank. That was just my like opinions on tanks. So, you know how that goes, but um no, I think that the problem so actually I just thought of this and I think this is accurate. I think the problem with tank is that it's kind of like how Call of Duty is now, where everybody wants to play the meta. They want to play what's the strongest I can play right now to have an advantage instead of playing what they want to play. And at least with my rank in like playing regulars, we play a lot, right? And we play a lot of regulars, and it just feels like the same tanks over and over again, and people aren't going and playing, Wrecking Ball, which I'm actually happy if they don't. But I'm saying like Zarya, dude, I couldn't even tell you the last time I played against a Zarya or played against like a Junker Queen or something. Like I play those because I want to play something different because I've played so many games. But like most people are like, I just play the same thing that's like in the meta right now that everybody's playing. Oh, everybody's playing Diva. I'll just play Diva, and that kind of sucks, because like once you get to like game 50, come on now. Let's start adding some other stuff going on. And it is just not great to see. Kind of sucks that everybody wants to play meta or swap watch, or what is Richard calling it? Richard or Hey Pip was calling it over swap, which I thought was funny. Trying to think if there's anything else. I would love to complain about how they're doing the Overwatch 10-year anniversary. The CN skin. What the fuck is it called? Hold on, let me pull this up. I don't know. I'm not reading it. I'm just like trying to see. They gave out epic skins. Decennium? I don't know how to say this, but those skins are trash, bro. You're giving me the basic skin, the regular Overwatch 1 skin, but recoloring it white and purple. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand that one. Because why are we giving white and purple skin? I don't know. Hmm. I think that just about wraps it up. I mean, there's not too much else I got. I mean, I could complain about. Oh, that's another thing is I do feel like recently I've had a lot of games where oh, here's a little hazard gameplay. But I do feel like in casual, me and Richard, we can only play casual because he's on computer and I'm on Xbox. But I feel like I'm always playing people higher than what I'm actually ranked, right? Because I'm diamond in all categories, except for damage. I'm what platinum in damage, but that's because I have no desire to play damage ranked, right? Like tank ranked, fun. damage has not felt fun on in ranked. But no, also I hate ranked when it's like you always lose on some bullshit. It's like, and I get it. I get it. They always say, well, maybe if you didn't get to that point, you wouldn't lose, but I'm already there. That's what happens. And no, just when we play regulars, we're playing like regulars, like just Overwatch. What is it called? Unranked. We're playing unranked, and every time we'll win like 4 to 7 games in a row, and then it happens. The game switches over, and they got uh, and then they got fucking pro players log on to play against us, and it's not a good time. And I don't know why it keeps happening that way, where it's like they'll log on for the rest of the night. Like we'll play, let's say we're playing 16 games total, right? We win 4, and then it's like 7 games in a row is these guys that are like our team, it'll be like they'll literally be like it looks like their first game. And then the other team, it looks like they've been playing for years. And it's like the disparity is like will like our team, you know, we'll have like 30 for the whole team. They'll have like 30 on each character, and it's like, dude, how are you why are you playing unranked right now? And like I get it. Like I'm not trying to say like, oh, well what about you guys? You guys are playing, you guys are diamond. And it's that oh, that's not reason that's not the way we can play. Right? But like it's like some of these people I'm like, dude, you could genuinely like actually play online like competitively, dude. You're good. And you're playing with me, like it's just annoying because I'm like, I just want to fucking play and just have fun. That's genuinely all I want to do. I don't want to really try and unranked. I don't have to be sweating to win an unranked. I want to be able to just get on. All right, that's good enough, and get off. But that's all we have time for today, guys. Hopefully you have a good one. Hopefully this video is a little fun, a little random ass video. I'm gonna keep putting out Overwatch videos. I just have to have time. I've been really busy with the Cavs. They're in the playoffs. You know how it could be. So, all right, take care. Bye. And I'll put the end of this clip, end of this game at the end of this clip. But